I've never had chips with my Chinese. I could be a Brit.
What's going on, guys? Tonight we are getting my American family their first ever Chinese takeaway here in the UK. A Chinese takeaway is a staple here in the UK. It's something that people order all the time, but it is a lot different than what we're used to in the US, so we're gonna see what they think about it. We're also walking to pick up our Chinese tonight, getting in some extra steps. It's beautiful weather here in the UK. Just take a look at that. We get a pretty sky, it's clear, nice weather, good temperature, and we don't even have a heat wave, so it feels really good. The last time I was in the UK, it was really hot, and with the insulation in the buildings and the lack of air conditioning, it literally just feels like you are melting in hell. But beautiful weather tonight. Let's go get a Chinese. We're not far from Wimbledon right here, but we're gonna go order our Chinese in the Crystal Chinese takeaway. So there's a guy from the UK, his name's Big John, and he always orders a Chinese. Now I'm gonna try and pick some things I've heard Big John say from his local Chinese spot. Give him a run tonight, but we're gonna get a few different things to try, and then we'll go back to our Airbnb to try them out. May I do the Crystal Salt and Chili box? May I do the let's do the mixed balls, the sweet and sour. And then may I also do the beef with green pepper and black bean sauce?
Yeah, sure.
And can I get an order of salt and chili chips?
Salt and chili chips.
And a special fried rice?
Yeah.
Crispy shredded beef with chili.
And crispy shredded beef with chili.
Yes.
And
Maybe some noodles.
a house special chow mein.
House special chili. Yeah.
I think that's probably good.
Yeah. That's about 59.90.
All right, we've got our Chinese in hand here. We're loaded up with prawn crackers, which I had to tell them to add because I forgot to add it in the order. That's a huge part of a British Chinese is prawn crackers. Let's go dive in. So our total was about 60 quid for everything we got, which I think you heard. After I added the prawn crackers, it went up a little bit. But we're gonna look at Big John Bosch on how to build a Chinese, because I think he is the British Chinese takeaway expert. Shout out to John Bosch. That's not his name. So you guys saw the order. Now all the food is out. We got the fried rice, our beef dishes here, our chicken and prawn balls, our fried box here that has ribs, prawns, and a few other things in it, and then the special fried rice.
That's not rice.
Oh, and then we also have the special chow mein with a few things of prawn crackers, salt and chili chips, because it can't be a British Chinese takeaway without salt and chili chips. Okay, so I'm gonna show them the correct way to plate a UK Chinese.
Is there a correct way?
There is. We've got the Chinese here plated, and we're just gonna hit it with some sweet and sour up top, and now we gotta dive in. But we've got the chicken balls, some fried rice, and sweet sour on top. Why is that so good? I used to laugh at videos online seeing Brits with chips in their Chinese, but now it doesn't really bother me. I don't mind it at all. That's a proper Chinese. And then you take your prawn cracker here, you just load it up. That's good. That's real good. All right. So you got to dive in. Everyone start going to town on your Chinese. I've also got a rib ready.
Tortillo.
Rib's a little dry.
It looked dry.
Let me try it. Wow, there's like no meat on that bone.
Let's try one of the salt and chili prawns. Those are pretty good.
You try a wing?
Got a little spice to the wings.
That's not bad. What do you think, Pops?
I've never had chips with my Chinese, but I could be a Brit because I love chips.
Okay.
So that's a plus.
All right, so we're wrapping up our Chinese here, but Devin has absolutely almost cleared his plate. Take a look at that. What do you think about it? UK Chinese takeaway. Is it a win or is it a bin?
It's a win. I've never had ribs with Chinese, but it's a good combination. I give it 8.5.
What did you think about the chips?
Good. I've never had wings, ribs, or chips with Chinese before.
And you like the mix?
Yep.
It's a lot different than home, right?
Better than at home.
You think it's better than at home?
Yeah.
Now, what does Savannah think?
I'm more of a fan of a Chinese takeaway in America. I do like this, but Chinese at home is like my favorite food to order. So I'm like a little picky when it comes to Chinese. But honestly, this is one of the better takeaways we've had, and I would give this one like a 7.5. It's good.
I would give this one probably an 8. I do think this is probably one of the better Chinese takeaways that me and Savannah have had because we've had some really bad ones.
Really bad.
But this one is probably the best Chinese takeaway that we've had.
I
We've
would
had
say.
really good Chinese food in Chinatown in London and even some spots up in Scotland. But for a takeaway, this one's really solid. Mom, what do you think?
For a takeaway Chinese, I think it's really good. It's way different than what I would have at home, but I like it.
What do you think about chips on your Chinese?
I actually like the chips on there too. It gives it a little bit different flair. And I probably give this an 8 too.
All right. Dylan, what do you think?
It must be good. His mouth's full.
His plate is almost empty as well, and he said he wasn't hungry. Well.
I will say I'm sort of with Savannah on this one. I would probably give this one an 8. I love Chinese food, but I'm gonna have to say the American food's better. But I will say the meat in the Chinese food here is definitely a lot better than the meat back home. But I still think I'd prefer the American just because I like the rice and noodles. They're a little bit more different.
And like the certain flavors we have. Like our sweet and sour is a little bit different. The noodles taste different at home. Like the sauces, I think, are just a tad bit different.
All right, Pops. What's your final take?
Well, I like it. I think I'd give it an 8.5. I like the chips. They're good. That's one of the things I eat back home in the U.S. whenever I go to a restaurant. I'm always looking to see if they sell chips because I'm always trying to find the best chip possible. So I would rate this meal an 8.5. I like it.
Honestly, some pretty high marks for a Chinese takeaway. It's a part of the British experience. We went to Chinatown and got some authentic Chinese food.
This
But
is
you
so
can't come to the UK and not get a Chinese takeaway. And it's so funny because now at home, you know, I'll say, do you want a Chinese? Which is not something that we would have ever said before. We would have said, like, do you want Chinese takeout?
Or do you want to get Chinese?
Do you want to get some Chinese food? But now I just say, do you want a Chinese? And I've taken that from you guys. But huge thanks to Big John for the inspiration over this past month and me seeing all of his Chinese orders, craving a Chinese. So, bosh. Let me know if you guys like this video. Like, comment, and sub if you haven't already. And where do you think I should take my American family next in the UK? Let me know down in the comments. See ya.